I do it every so often and it gets harder each time.
Oh, it does. It does. It's so like, I don't know. It's just bland, isn't it, really?
Well, it is, but compared to other detoxes, there's a lot of food on it.
Well, yeah, there is, because normally on a detox, you don't eat, do you?
Exactly, yes.
Oh, God. So, yeah, I did it again.
Oh,
Did it
how did
again.
you get
I
on?
lost £4 on it, though.
Oh, that was good. Right, you never get the same the next time round.
Froze.
I usually get 5 and that's it.
Would that affect your detox any?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, there you go. That'll stop it from being bland. Sweat or that, and you'll be fine.
Marv's quite good because she does a lot of spices and everything.
Let's talk that was all.
I don't know what's happened to Chris. Where's he gone? Let's see what he's doing.
Hilda, can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
That's right. I'm going to be 2 minutes and I'll be back with you, okay?
Okay.
Right, see you in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hiya. How you doing?
I'm all right, and you?
I'm not too bad at all. How's your dog?
She's getting there slowly.
Good.
We've started taking her for little 20-minute walks. She still falls all over the place, but she needs to build her muscles back up.
All right. Still, it's good to get out and about.
Yes. So how are you?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Nothing much happening at this end.
Sticking to your plan?
I've probably been eating less than I should do this last few days.
Yeah.
So.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I've just got a message from Chris. Where did you go? It weren't me, but where did he go?
Oh, I can't wait for your news. There's a good news.
Okay. I lost £4.
Well, that's into the 13th.
I'm not in 13s yet. Not quite.
How far from the 13s are you?
£1.
Oh.
I just caught the back end of that. You talking about your results, right?
Yeah.
So you look at that. Look at you're
Don't
because
do
you're not
it.
in the 13 stones, right? But you should be happy because you lost £4.
Yeah, no.
You're £4 closer. That's a lot of pounds to lose within a week.
Yeah, but all the exercise as well, isn't it? I did a lot of exercise as well. I was doubling up, weren't I?
£4 is incredible.
Yeah, I think you've done marvellous.
Yeah. Everyone can see how dedicated you were to it. So, right, look at that. So how far away are you now from 13 stone or in the 13 stone? So £1 away.
£1 away to get into 13s.
So you're 14 stone 1?
No, I'm 14, bang on.
You can't be 14 if you're £1. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I understand.
Chris.
You're right, I'm wrong.
You need that haircut, don't you?
Oh, that's why I've got a hat on. I would never wear a hat, but I mean, anyway. So all you need to do is carry on. I mentioned to you, you don't have to stick to the detox, but what you should do is have 3 meals a day, no more.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep portion control. Have fruit and veg, both meals. On one of the meals, you can introduce carbs into it. So one of the meals you have carbs, the rest no carbs, and that'll be gone by tomorrow.
So you want me to have fruit and veg?
No. Only 3 meals.
Okay, so what? Right.
Just 3 meals.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 like normal meals. Just one with carbs.
So each
I'm a bit confused.
That's right. Sorry, I'll explain it. So each meal is going to have protein.
Yeah.
every single meal is going to have vegetables, as many veg as you
Right.
want, right?
Right.
But one of the meals will have carbohydrates.
Right.
The other two won't have carbohydrates. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
So one's
it.
two are protein and veg,
Stop shouting.
and the remaining, the last one is going to be protein, veg, and carbs. And
Right.
it could be your first meal, it could be your second meal, it could be your third meal. Make sense?
Yeah.
And if you've done that for 1 or 2 days, you'll be in the 13 stone within the next couple of days, including the
I do
workouts as
that.
well.
That's
Yeah.
that's not too bad, that. But they need to be small meals, don't they?
Yeah. Portion control.
All
Cool.
right.
Right. How you doing, all guys? Good to see you all.
Yeah,
What-
I'll confess.
Oh,
I had
dear.
a cheat yesterday.
Say again, you what?
I had a cheat yesterday.
What did you cheat with?
Yeah. Oh.
I had McDonald's.
Okay. When's the last time you had McDonald's?
I don't. Oh God, I can't tell you.
Would you normally have McDonald's a lot more before you started with us?
No, because I don't really. The only burger I like is a Whopper.
Okay. So, when's the last time you had a cheat meal?
Since before I started this.
So this is your first cheat meal since you started?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you haven't gone wrong at all.
Well, McDonald's is a bit extreme though, isn't it? But then I didn't eat anything else. I just had the McDonald's all day.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think that's bad at all. You know,
I wasn't very happy with myself, to be honest. But yeah.
which is good because obviously you want to stay on the happy track, on the good path. But I mean, you know, incorporating a cheat meal tactically, weekly, it helps you stay sane. And if you do it rightly, you'll sooner or later, you won't even need a cheat meal. So I don't think that's, thanks for confessing, but I think you're fine.
Yeah, but I didn't even enjoy it, to be honest. And it usually is my favorite burger, but I didn't even enjoy it.
So why do you think you didn't enjoy it?
Well, I think I can make a better one myself.
Oh, don't tell Ronald that. Yeah.
But
Did you feel guilty? Did you feel guilty though?
I did, yeah. And I
That's
just was
probably why.
oh, I could make my own, and it will be healthier without the bread.
And so much, well, you could put, even if you have homemade burgers, they're healthier and so much nicer, and they're fulfilling. You're filling your
Yeah.
nutrient levels up. So,
Yeah.
and that's with every takeaway, Chinese, kebabs, you name it.
Lettuce, so yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I don't. Thanks for confessing, but from what you've done so far, I wouldn't even consider it as being bad.
I did my measurements, with a string.
Yeah.
So and on most places I've lost 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
My waist I've lost 2 inches. I don't have scales what I weigh, so
How does that make you feel?
yeah, it made me feel a bit better.
Yeah. Good.
So, yeah.
Right.
Good.
Well, I'll come back to you in a minute, Heidi. I just want to
Yeah.
set the scene. So next week I'm really looking forward to, because it's going to be the reflection session again. I know it's only three. It's for everyone. I know it's only 3 weeks out, but I mean, it's probably one of my favorite sessions. It helps you guys realize how much you've achieved. Like, you might not think you've achieved stuff, like, how you're saying you've had a McDonald's, but then if you look back, look how healthy you've been since. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to look forward to. And today, what I want to do is obviously go through each one of yours wins and probably what you may be struggling with, but also set the next 7 days challenge like we did last week. Sound cool?
Yeah.
Do you want to carry on? Go
Don't even think about it.
already in the mic. Look,
Put Sarah on detox. Zara on detox. Zara, do you want to do detox?
I've had enough of the bloody 30-day challenge already.
are you doing it, Sarah?
Yeah, the three of us are doing it together.
Who's the
Yeah.
other one? Ronnie.
Ronnie, yeah.
Yeah.
How are you finding it?
Awful. Tell him, Ronnie.
Will to live. Honestly, I've lost the will to live.
You're traumatized. She's traumatized.
I
You
think
think?
you've only
I
taken into
I don't-
consideration
Chris, I don't
army
think-
men on that workout, not older women like
Yeah, Chris, I don't think
absolutely killing us.
You don't understand how my body works.
No, you only understand how young men's body works, not elderly, but older females. It's bloody awful, it is.
Not- I'm
Like,
not
when you've got
designed.
someone to live.
I'm not designed to do SAS tactics.
No.
I'm
Hey,
not. I'm not. There's too much of me. There's too much of me getting down on the floor and getting up within a second.
Oh my God, I know.
I miss half the exercises because it takes me at least 10-15 seconds to get up and to get down. So I miss half the exercises. You jumping up, jumping down, jumping up, but you got no chance. I have to throw up after that.
I do it in my head, and that's good enough for me. I can't. I'm with you all the way on that.
I just watch you and
I can't do it. Can't do
Right.
it.
See,
Remember
see
when
what I
Ma-
mean?
Chris, let me just ask you a question. How old are you?
32.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a baby.
With a child's body. I'm a woman. I'm old. I've got the places that just ain't that supple. I can't do it.
Right.
Great challenge.
I'm gonna kind of state what I said to every single one of you before you all signed up. I said to every single one of you, you know, you probably won't like me, but you'll thank me for it at the end of it.
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
And you never, when I talked to you on the phone before I signed up, you never mentioned any 30-day challenge, did you?
No.
Ah, well.
But I did mention you may not like me, didn't I? And I tell you, I'm right. And right now you don't like me, and it makes me feel good. 'Cause
It
it's
loves
working.
it. It loves it. See, I
But
told you.
I'm losing my motivation to exercise.
All right, hold on.
I used to jump out of bed to go and do it, but now I'm like, I can't. I have to drag myself out.
Okay.
I mean, I asked Rodney the other morning to come and get me out of bed, didn't I? I said, I can't move.
I'll help. I'll come back to you. But I want to go to someone in a minute. I want to go to Hilda. Hilda, how you doing?
I'm fine. Yep.
You done the 30-day before, didn't you?
Yes.
How old are
Yeah,
you?
at the beginning, I was dying. I do it regularly, actually, because every so often I could go back to it and do it again.
How old are you, Hilda?
69.
Right. All you babies have got nothing to talk about now.
Oh,
That
knew it was coming.
age excuse can get out the window.
Hilda, where do you live?
Up on the west of Scotland.
Right, I'm coming up tomorrow and I want to see you do this.
Yeah.
All right. While we're talking about it now, I will I'll go through it. The thing is, Ronnie and Sarah, you guys actually got nothing to complain about because you two volunteered for this. I never asked you guys to do it.
We were supporting our team member. That's what we were
And I
doing.
think it's incredible.
yeah.
So I only asked Marvelette. So you've only got yourselves to blame. But now that you're doing it, you're not allowed
You
to
asked
stop.
Marvelette, you told her.
Thank
Marvelette's
you.
been with me for longer, so I can.
Yeah.
I know she's at the right.
I
stage.
knew.
So,
I knew what it was going to be like.
but all seriously, right? Okay. When I put people through that, I know people can't keep up with me. So, you know, I don't expect you to keep up with me. But what you should do, you know, go through this first 30 days as hard as it is. But when you go through it again, you'll be able to do so much more than when you did at the beginning. And each time it gets easier and easier, and you'll become quicker. So even if you can't finish the whole 45 minutes or hour long, what it is,
It don't get easier.
When I go through it again,
Your face.
use that word again. Oh dear.
It's been deleted off my tablet when it finished. It's lost in the back.
I haven't got the link.
So if you look at Michelle, right? Michelle is the lady who went from a size 22 to a size 12. This is the only thing she done. And what she done afterwards, she just picked out the one she kind of enjoyed. So, you know, and you guys could probably do the same because as much
Just be lying on the floor then.
But you should take this as a real positive sign. The fact that it gives you guys, you know, those four levels of exercising. Level 1's ease yourself into it, right? Level 2's increase the intensity. Level 3's fear the sessions. All of you, apart from Marv, should only be on level 1, level 2, right? Ease yourself in and increase the intensity. And that's all I was getting you guys to do. But you kindly, voluntarily jumped to the third one, which is fear the session. So that's why it's so taxing on the mind and taxing on the body, because you've jumped the stage. However, now you're here, you might as well stay there. All right. Okay. The fact that you fear the session, fear doing it, is a sign that you know it's going to be tough, and it's a good sign that it's going to 100% change you. Make sense?
Yeah.
No.
So- and that's pretty much it.
We just don't know if we believe you, that's all.
Okay. I want to chime in. I noticed, Marv, you're doing back to back, aren't you? So have you had a
Yeah.
day?
Yeah, today.
Okay, but prior to the day, have you had a day off from the exercises?
Sunday. What from the? Yeah, I've
So-
had one day off.
When?
Sunday.
Okay, cool. So you two, have you done it back to back, or have you had days off?
But days off.
I've had days off.
Okay, good. You're gonna have 2 days off a week. So don't, because I've seen day 1, day 2, day 3. I'm like, are you doing it back to back? And I didn't mind because I was going to let you carry on for 7 days. But when you carry on, have 2 days off a week, and
Yeah.
let your body kind of repair and heal and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you might hate it at the moment. Just keep doing it. Don't give up. You'll be very surprised by the end of it. All right. Well, I'll let that kind of sit with you, and I'll come back to you guys. Here, Heidi,
Yeah.
I'll come back to you. Let's talk about the ups and the downs. Have you had many downs apart from the McDonald's?
My knees are really painful at the moment.
Okay.
I can barely walk, and my pain relief that I have for them is not working at the moment. And I'm not getting much sleep because I can't straighten my legs at all.
Do you know why you're getting pain? Is it due to the exercising, do you think?
I don't know. My knees have always just been really dodgy, and particularly my right one is really bad. I can't
Can-
straighten it or bend it too much. It's just painful.
Can you walk?
On them.
Can you walk?
Yeah, but I'm struggling with the walking because it's painful.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how painful is it?
Well, let's put it this way: it takes me about 2 minutes to actually stand up if I'm sitting.
Okay.
I have to get something to pull myself up because my knees are that bad.
Then instantly I'd like to change your exercising, because are you still doing those exercising from that website?
Yeah,
Okay.
Only do
How? Pardon?
I can only do the standing stuff.
Yeah. So you can do the upper body standing stuff, not the
Yeah.
lower body. Okay.
Yeah.
I would continue doing the upper body stuff. I wouldn't do any of the lower bodies that you're not doing. But what I would probably add in is like yoga, that's on the floor, like very early stage yoga, like really, really early stage. So that makes sense. And effectively, yoga is pretty much just stretching.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. So reason being, because if you're doing that, it's going to strengthen your body, it's going to stretch your body, and it's going to work you out at the same time.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm just worried about getting on the floor. I might not be able to get back up. So,
You could do yoga sitting down, so you don't
Yeah.
have to go all the way down on the floor. So that
okay.
I'll catch up with you afterwards, and I'll give you some, kind of ideas and what to do moving forwards.
I'm trying to find a knee brace or something, because I think that might help. But
Yeah.
I got given one, but it's got rods in it. But it is flexible, but it keeps falling off. So it's no good if because it doesn't stick to your leg. It sort of slides down all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah. So I'm trying to find one that's sort of like a sleeve.
There's alternatives. You can get things that wrap around, so it might
Yeah.
not be a sleeve, because I've got those ones before, sleeves, and they do work well, but they're kind of one size. Even though they say one size
Yeah.
fits all,
I don't.
Yeah, if you get the bandages and just create your own one,
Yeah.
that works. What also is actually quite good. Sometimes you think sleeves. There's something called kinetic tape, and I'll get the video and I'll pop it into the group for everyone to see. And it's very clever. What it does, it acts as extra ligaments and tendons above your outside. So, say for example, I've got a bad elbow, you can put kinetic tape in similar lines, and it will act as like an extra ligament or tendon, and it supports it, and it works like magic
Right.
if done
Okay.
correctly. Yeah, so I'll get a video of someone who's done it well, and I'll pop it in, and you can check it out. All right.
Because I was doing quite well on the bike, but then my knees are just so painful at the moment, and I don't want to carry on taking too many drugs because I've sort of overdone the drugs a bit to try and ease the walk.
All we need to do is find out what's working for you, that's
Yeah.
not hurting you, and just stick with that for about a month or so, and not do anything else, and allow your muscles to catch up.
Yeah, I'm so far behind everybody else now.
Doesn't matter. You're so much far ahead from when you first started, though, aren't you?
But yeah, okay.
And that's what you got to look at.
Yeah.
You know, your race is your own race, not no one else's race.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was all about that 1%. Remember, when I'm coming back to it. If you think like that, it's going to put you off, and you're going to stop. You got.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's maybe why I had because I was feeling a bit down yesterday because I just feel, it's just not on. You know, that I'm in so much pain all the time, but I'm sure everybody else is in pain from, you know, doing exercises, and I'm just, you know, just being a drip.
Nah, everyone's at different levels.
Yeah.
You got to understand the level you're at, and just stay with it.
And I think it's the lack of sleep as well, because every time I roll over, if I touch my knee, you know, or anything like that, it wakes me up. Because it's that painful. So I'm not sleeping.
Well, unfortunately, I can't help that side. But yeah.
We can do about that. It's just.
But you've done very well from the beginning, so you know you've got quite a while left to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing, really. Be honest, and I'll jump on the phone with you, and we'll sort something out for the exercise wide. All right.
Yeah.
Karen.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Your walking's brilliant. I keep track on your walking.
Yeah.
How are you getting on?
You told me to drop a meal last week.
Yeah.
£4. I've lost 5.
Yay! Well done.
So £5 in 1 week.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Fantastic.
Great. Yeah. Now, at the beginning, it was effort. That walking was effort. I could tell that there was not as much energy as there was. But I went today, and it really didn't bother me that much at all. So
Because your body's adapting.
Yeah, I think it must have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and now I've got to be careful, because when I do well, my natural default setting is to reward myself. So that's why I'm really keen to get on here, so that you can give me something else that's going to keep me focused.
Well, okay. The focus, I want you to stay the same, because if you've dropped a meal, your body's adapting now, and I think if you just stick to that pattern now,
okay,
for the next week, you'll have similar results. Probably not £5, maybe like £2.5 or something like that.
Yeah.
But you're going to change your lifestyle, so that's what the amount of portions or the quantity of foods you're going to be eating.
All I'm eating is one proper meal. I'm having fruit and veg in the morning, and then I'm having a main meal with carbs and protein and veg.
Brilliant.
Around 6ish, and then some fruit or something towards the end, and that's it.
Is that giving you enough energy for the day?
Well, as I say, it didn't seem to be, but now I think maybe it is.
If you start getting dizzy, or you know stuff like that, and it starts to really affect you, then you probably need to add some more. But if that's feeding you to give you enough energy, then don't change it.
But at the moment, I'm not working either, so it might change when I go back to work. But at the moment,
there was a major of mine. Was it major? But he only used to eat 1 meal a day, but it would obviously be one big meal. But he used to fast every day and have 1 meal a day, and he would do nothing else. And he'd do all the training. You know, obviously he's got a lot of stuff to do, so it is very capable. 1 meal a day.
I do. I mean, from the fruit at night, I don't eat. Say that's at 8 o'clock, something like that. I don't eat again until after lunch the next day. So it's a long time without anything.
Are you surprised by that?
Yeah, because
You-
you're in that habit, aren't you? That 3 meal a day habit.
Well,
Which-
also what you're doing from what you've said, every
Mm.
time you're eating, you're filling your nutrient levels up. So normally when people eat before, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. When people eat and they eat food like a pizza, should we say, their bellies are full, but their nutrient levels are not full. So that's why people get hungry quicker. The fact that every time you're eating something nutritious, it's filling the nutrient levels up. And that's why you can go on for longer. So every time you're eating, you're just topping your levels up of nutrient levels. So that's
Okay.
why you're probably surviving. You feel like you can survive because your body's got everything it needs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
right, let's set you a challenge though, because the nutrition challenge, I want you to keep it the same, because if you lose weight next week, then we don't have to change it.
Mm.
But what about your exercising? So
Exercising is I went today, it was a little bit shorter today. But I did 5k. I've only done 6k once, but it's between 5 and 6 that I've done this
but that's
last week.
brilliant though, right?
From nothing, yeah.
Okay, and how's your mini
So-
blasters?
Oh, I love them. I'm up to 7. I'm now on 7. Oh, what they call burpees. 7 burpees. I had an extra one every week. So it's 7 burpees, 7 half press ups. Still getting stronger in my arms. The crunches, I'm up to 20 crunches, and the plank, I'm increasing it. I'm up to 50 seconds on the plank.
Okay, so this is your challenge now. Okay, so I
Yeah.
want you to increase them massively.
Yeah.
So
All right.
your burpees, instead of 7, I want you to go to 10 burpees. All right, you're on
Mhm.
20. Is it push-ups or sit-ups?
20 crunches, yeah, sit-ups.
Okay, I want you to go 25 crunches.
Oh, okay.
All right, and how many knee push-ups did you say you're doing?
7.
7. So
I
go up to
struggle with
10 for them,
My arms. Go to 10 to that. All right.
and then a
10
minute
to
plank,
10.
and
A
up to a
minute
minute
plank.
plank.
Yeah.
That's your challenge every day for the next 7 days. All right.
10 and 10 and 20 was it?
So
20
you-
crunches, 25 crunches.
Yeah, you're rounding them up basically. Round up to the next 5 of each one.
All right, up to 25 then for the crunches. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. You happy?
All right then. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Hilda, how you doing? Can't hear you.
Yeah, right. You can hear me now, can you?
Hear you loud and clear. How you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. Getting on okay. I've got a wee problem with Strava
Yeah.
because instead of walking normal tracks, I'm enjoying going up what looks more like mountain goat territory.
Hmm.
And I'm quite enjoying that. But when
Yeah.
I'm doing it, I'm going back and forth like that. And Strava's not counting it. It's only counting from there to there.
It's getting lost basically.
Yes, So sometimes I've gone and done maybe 6, 7K and I've only done 2.5 on Strava. And
So are you getting annoyed? So you don't know how far you're going?
No, I know how far I'm going because all the places I'm going to have already been measured out. So
Yeah.
I know the distance. It's just when I look on Strava, it's come up with just about a third of it, which annoys me.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? Well, it's good that you know the distance, which is good. I was going to say there are a couple of other ways that you could do it, but I mean, I don't think that's a problem at all.
That's
the
why
ta-
I don't bother putting them up because it comes up with things like 2.5 when
Yeah.
I know it's 6 or 7 or whatever, you know.
So
But I'm really, I wore out a pair of shoes going up these hills.
You're doing well though, aren't you?
Well, I'm not doing too bad. I'm getting, because my problem was everywhere I walked was flat to begin with.
Yeah.
Because I used to walk along the side of the canal bank and that's all flat. And then I realised that in the minute I became, so I had an incline, that's when I started to struggle. So my daughter and myself both go out now and we go up these great big walks that go up and it's just stones that are like, you've got to go up as if you're going up on a ladder with stones. So it's quite strenuous.
You know, you're like the perfect example. You know how I try and put across to everyone the 1% improvement over a long period of time. And if you get into that mindset, you'll continue doing it. And that's what you do. So when we first started, you just, you started very basic. And every time I talk to you, you're doing something a little bit harder than the last time.
Well, my idea is to do Ben Nevis, you see, so I'm trying to get.
Oh,
the stuff.
wow.
Yeah.
When
I'm
are you
not saying
planning?
I'll do it, but I'm trying. I'm heading for it.
When are you planning for that?
Well, I'd like to do it about August.
Do you think you
So-
would have done that last year?
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Good for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even gone out the house.
Are you happy then?
Yes, yep, definitely.
Is there anything you need help with?
No, I was having a problem with my nutrition for a while, but I think I've got it back on track now, so that's not too bad. But I'm
Okay.
tending to be very much just 2 meals.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, it seemed to have just dropped into this last week or so. I've just ended up having 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Ronnie,
Hello.
you look super happy. You should be super happy
I should be, but I'm not.
because
I
of those
think-
workouts.
No. It's been a difficult week this week.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just seem to have lost my motivation. I'm still going out and doing my walking. But yeah, I'm just, don't know. I seem to have lost my focus. My knee
Did-
hurts, my feet hurt. Yeah, just a bit crap at the minute.
Okay. What's your main target? What's your main goal?
What do you mean?
So why are you doing this?
To get fitter and get healthier and lose weight, but mainly to be healthy.
And how much fitter are you becoming?
I'm a lot fitter. I'm massively fitter than I was before I started, but I should be doing a lot better. Yeah, I need to start increasing my levels, because I'm doing my walks, but I'm not. Yeah, I need to be doing them a little bit faster than I am doing, but I need to get my shoes, my proper shoes now, because my feet are just absolutely, I'm just in pain. And I've got that tape that you were talking about.
Kinetic.
Yeah, I bought some I've got the blue one.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Go away. But yeah, my knee started playing up today. That's giving me a bit of jip. So I need to take that up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just
Deflated.
feeling a little bit, yeah, like I'm losing my focus.
Okay, well, these calls are brilliant because motivation, it doesn't stay. Like it's predictable. It's predictable that you know guys are going to hit a wall, and we'll get you over this wall, and then you're going to hit it again, and then we'll have to get you over it again, and then you're going to hit it again. So it's expected, or it's to be expected. Like it's the same in any kind of environment you go. When you start something, it doesn't matter what it is. It's the excitement, it's the thrill, something new, and you do that something new, and you go through the process, and you're enjoying it, and then you kind of do the same sort of thing. And because people built to enjoy variety, you need variety in your life, so you need something like kind of change for you to enjoy, sort of thing. However, in this kind of moment, like these talks will help, and hopefully we can try and get you back into the motion again. But sometimes it's just grit, and you just gotta. The self-discipline is probably the hardest attribute to be able to develop, but the most powerful out of anything.
Yeah.
We've got you say you need to improve faster, but I think you don't realize how fast you are improving. And because it's not happening as quick as you expect, you're achieving things at such a quick pace. You expect, when's the next achievement? When's the next achievement? Because like how last week your only goal was to only run a mile consistently, right? And you was going to do that in 2 weeks' time, but you done it the next day.
Yeah.
And then the day after you'd done another mile?
Yeah, and then I did 1.5 miles.
So in 3 days,
Yeah.
you achieved what you wanted to achieve 3 weeks later, and you brought it back a lot quicker. So the thrill's gone, it's ticked off the lease. It's like, what do I do? What do I achieve now?
I know, but when I went walking today, and on the way back, so I know where the 1.5 miles is, and I'm walking back and thinking, God, that's far. You know,
Okay.
like I don't think, in my
You're
head,
battered.
I'm thinking you'll not be able to run that again. You know, I must have been on
Anyway.
drugs or something when I did it the first time, but yeah,
Okay,
I don't know. It's like everything just seems like I
You're-
can't do it. I've
you're-
lost.
you're battered. When you work out, your muscle rips. Okay.
Mm.
And when you work out again, it rips and rips. If you don't allow it to heal, your muscles just rips and rips and rips. If you look at soldiers, especially British soldiers, they are very like slim and slender,
Yeah.
the fit ones, but
Yeah.
they're fit, super fit and fit as fiddles and strong as hell. And you'd think they'd have a lot more muscle on them. The reason why they don't is because they train so much and they don't allow their bodies to repair, and that's why their bodies are so slender, should we say? Like for myself, I'm doing that challenge: run 1 kilometer a day, 2 kilometers a day.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I've done 7 kilometers, and I know it's different levels. My level's different compared to yours, but 7 kilometers to me is not hard because I do it so much. But yesterday it was so hard because I ran every single day, and so the similar muscles are being torn over and over and over again, and it's
Yeah.
not having a chance to heal. You could benefit most likely probably having like 4 or 5 days of probably not doing anything at all. But I don't want to do that to you just yet, because your
No,
body can.
I don't want to do that either, because
Yeah.
I kind of need to go and do it. I actually look forward to it when I get ready to go. But yeah, it's just this week. Something's switched off in my head this week.
Yeah, your body does need a rest, but I know your body can handle more, so that's why I'm not going to allow you to just yet.
Okay.
I think we could probably put another focus in. You know, you need to understand you're doing a lot better than you think you are. Your focus is probably diluting a little bit,
Yeah.
or is it?
Mm.
Is it diluting your focus?
I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult to say.
Can't put your finger on it.
No, because I still want to do it, but I don't know. There's something going on in my head. I'm having a battle with myself.
Yeah. What's your main focus to achieve what specifically?
To run 5K. I'd love to go with 5K.
Couple of things. When I feel like this, sometimes you just have to keep doing the work you're doing, but then I'll watch certain things that I know will I'm trying to think of something now that you could watch and like within an hour or a couple of hours and it'll put it back in, sort of thing. It's like watching something very inspirational, motivational.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite films is The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And like at the moment I'm going through a business journey and I want to achieve like successfully in business.
Yeah.
And it is hard. So anytime I feel down, I'll watch something like Pursuit of Happiness, Catch Me If You Can, because they go through incredible things and it's just so inspiring, especially Pursuit of Happiness, because they hit such a low and he just never gave up and he just kept going and kept going against any adversity. Maybe even a film like watching like that, just watch it again, but your goal is the 5K, whereas his goal was to be successful, and then make you think, cool, actually I've got this quite easy. Let's carry on, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll try. There are loads I've seen, and there's definitely some that I've seen within physical side, because that will help you a lot. And there's one called 50-50-50, and it's where a guy done 50 Ironmans. Do you know what an Ironman is? You lot?
Yeah.
So it's a 102-mile cycle. It's a 2.2-mile swim, and then it's a marathon at the end. So he done 50 Ironmans in 50 days in 50 different states. So every day he done an Ironman, and for me that was quite inspiring. But there's better one, even though that's incredible, something incredible to I know exactly what you should watch. SAS Who Dares Wins.
Oh, I love that.
Just watch it again.
I love that.
Watch the first one, and you obviously putting them through the body is going to think what I'm doing is easy.
Yeah.
All right. And that will make you want to push yourself, and it will kind of help you change you. But a lot of it is just self-discipline.
Yeah, okay.
Has it helped a little bit?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Right, let's before we jump, your task for the week. What could we do? I think even though your body probably needs a rest, I think we should push to beyond the boundaries. Okay. So I think you should do a mile run every day for 7 days.
Hey,
Yep.
you're out of your mind.
No, I'm not.
I've got to go now.
All right.
Listen, Chris, the NHS are already they're already struggling. Yeah.
Can I tell you why I'm doing that? Can I tell you why? Because I want to push you harder than you would push yourself. When you finish with me, you don't have to push yourself as much as you are with me. But when
Yeah.
you finish, you're going to look back and be like, I achieved so much with Chris. And because I pushed you out your comfort zone. And I've got you already last week, I got you to run a mile that you didn't think you was going to run. And I got you to run a 0.5 that you didn't think you was going to run.
Yeah.
So we've got to up it slightly. Like my captain said, is it only gets harder. And the only way we can make it harder is by even though it's hard, it's not out of this world. It's something you can already do. You're just going to do it for 7 days.
Can I start then on Friday? Because I think that's when my new shoes are coming.
Fine, no problem. In fact, I'd probably rather you start maybe on a Monday.
Oh, okay.
Only because I'd want you to break your shoes in.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay.
How bad are your shoes now, actually?
They've got holes in them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, don't do it now then.
They've got no support. I need,
Right.
Yeah.
because I'm doing the running, I need the support because my
Okay.
feet are literally, they're hurting. My toes hurt.
So when you get your new shoes, wear them every day, all day for the next
Yeah.
following days, and then it'll mold to your feet. Okay.
Okay.
I know it sounds sadistic, but there's a real reason behind why I'm getting you guys to do what you're doing. All right. You'll thank me for it at the end. I promise you. Okay. Sarah.
Gotta go now. I ain't got time. Sorry.
You're not allowed to leave, I'm afraid.
Oh God, go on.
How you doing,
Do your
Sarah?
worst. Do your worst.
I could see you're deflated as well yourself.
Oh, I
She's
don't know.
worried.
Yeah,
In.
I am.
Fill us in. What's going on?
I don't know, a bit like Ronnie, really. Just kind of lost a bit of mojo this week. I think it's because I am doing this challenge, and like he says, I'm fearing it. You know what I mean? It's pushing me out, and I'm fearing it. And God, I've been aching like Mary, honest to God. But I will admit, the stretch has actually helped. It really did.
On a Friday.
Pain in my knee and my hip, but like before, even when I started with you, I'd been having like real bad shoulder problems and neck problems, and I was like yawning and it was going sort of thing. But it's like sorted that out. I haven't been aching with that since I've done the stretch yesterday, so that did help. But yeah, I'm just I don't know.
Beat. You're
I do-
beat.
Yeah, it's just, I'm looking. I mean, I look at Marv's photos and I think, oh my God, I've got that to come. So I'm like, I don't want to do this. I mean, I do it, but I
You're
am now going,
terrified, basically.
yeah, I am.
You know, I can see by looking at you now how much is worrying you, and part of me wants to be like, just give it a rest, because I didn't want to put you at that stage just yet, because you was just running, which was great, and the next step is to kind of increase the intensity, but you're doing the running and you're doing these workouts. So, but then I don't want you to stop, because I know what you're going to achieve by completing it mentally.
I ain't going to stop doing it because now I've started it.
Good.
And I did say I'd do it with Marv as well, and then Rodney's jumped in as well. So we're doing it all together. So, you know, if I give up, I'm letting them down as well.
But
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also,
That's how we feel anyhow. I'm
But that's
blaming you
good.
there.
do you remember how I said about Butter Buddies and you're merged together? Neither of you live
Yeah.
close to one another, but you're supporting each other from afar, right? And the strength of a Battle Buddy works. So I also took note of what you said earlier about how it was frustrating that you couldn't keep up. And by the time I was up, by the time you was up, I was probably doing another exercise. Don't
Yeah.
get disheartened. Just do what you can, and that's it. Don't think about it. A good thing to do is to record yourself doing one of these workouts, okay? No matter how bad it is. And then probably in about 6 or 30 days time, record yourself doing the same workout, and I promise you'll be a different person. There'll be a
I
different.
can't do that because you'll hear how much I'm swearing at you. Doing it.
But that's music to
All
my
the things
ears.
I'm calling you.
Music to my ears. But you don't have to, by all means, show us, because that'd be great. But it's for your own kind of journey that you create. You should be proud of what you're doing. Look, you went outside your run a couple of times, which you never thought you was going to do. In fact, you started running, which you never thought you was going to be able to do, right?
No,
You started enjoying running. You went outside, you started running. You're taking on a challenge that is a bloody hard challenge. That I know it's hard, well, because I created it. But I mean, you're doing a lot more than I even expected you to do. You should be patting yourself on the back, even if it probably hurts you to do that.
Yeah, great.
Okay, another thing, what I want to talk about. So that stretching at the beginning on Friday, you should stretch like that probably every day. Maybe, I stretch quite long on that, but that kind of rhythm, you could put yourself in that rhythm for like 3 seconds, each one 3 seconds at a time. Sometimes I hold myself in each position for like 10, 15 seconds on the video, but you can go through it very quickly. And if you did that every day, it will help release you. Like stretching should be done every day, before, after, during, passively, whilst you're working out, whilst you're not working out, through working out, through workouts, stuff like that. I tell you what, you probably know this, but I'll explain it. So in your body, right, it's got all the ligaments and all the tendons and stuff like that. When one stiffens, it pulls on it, so it tightened, and it has to pull from somewhere. So it pulls from other places of the body. So you want to kind of look at it like strings. So when it tightens the other strings, and it comes closer to kind of compensate for tightening it. And if you don't stretch in it, that's why, you said your shoulder hurt, right? But I know that stretching don't really stretch your shoulders much. It stretches your lower parts. So your lower parts probably released, which then allowed your shoulders to release, because it's loosening parts of your body, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yoga's a great one. Like foam rolling's a good one. But every day do those stretches if you can.
Okay.
If that helps.
Yeah, all right.
So what apart from that, what about, tell us some of your wins. What wins have you noticed?
Well, I did post them. I've done some after shots. So
Good for you.
We're on 5 weeks, is it?
That's right.
It's not massive. I said, so we're 5 weeks in, are we, or 6 weeks in now?
Week 5.
Week 5. So yeah, I did some after shots this morning, and can tell difference. It's not massive amount, but you can see.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I am. I think that's pretty good for 5 weeks.
I think it's
Yeah,
brilliant.
really good for 5 weeks.
Especially we're not counting calories, so we're not actually worrying about your weight loss. We're worrying about you increasing your fitness levels, which every single one of you are doing, and we're trying to focus on transitioning you from unhealthy to healthy, which every single one of you are doing. So those are 2 real hard ones to get in place. On Monday, next Monday, you're all going to get given a new nutrition plan, and that's specifically controlling your calories and making sure you're going to below your calories. Make sense? So the following 6 weeks, you're going to see quite a big drop. Your fitness is going to go up, your weight's going to go down. You're going to see quite a good transformation, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Do do we have to count the calories, or is it like do you give us like a specific meal plan?
It's very clever. What I do, I get you to do it, and you get your calories, and then I've got a bunch of meals, and then you just like, I pick that one, and that one, and if you pick that one and that one, it will total to the amount of calories you need, and it's very clever. So it's like a lot of the meals, it's like, let's say there's one called, I can't remember, it's called granny pie or something like that, and it's called, you have like 1 carrot, 1 onion, so you don't have to weigh the stuff. It's just very specific, and then by doing so, it will create like how many calories we'll make within that meal. And it does it in a way where if you got to cook for a family, it cooks like for 4 portions, and then you just have a quarter of it, and then it'll be if that makes sense. Very, very clever. Right, let's put in a challenge for yourself. What do you want to achieve? I've personally, from seeing what you're doing, I think you're doing all right. I think if you continue to do your running outside, continue just doing these workouts, I think honestly you're already doing enough. What's your thoughts?
Okay. Yeah, I need to run out because I haven't been doing the running outside every day. I mean, we've got snow again here as well, like everybody else. So I haven't been running outside. I'm not enjoying running outside yet at the moment.
Yeah,
but
you only just started.
ladies, I'm sure it's something that will probably, hopefully, will come sort of thing where I will start enjoying it. So I'm not that. I'm just doing what I can at the minute. I ain't pushing myself too much as yet running outside, because by the time I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm getting back home, my knee's hurting. So I'm just going to do that distance for a bit and then push it on like that.
The thing is, because you've included this 30-day home workout, it's taking the kind of joy from the running because you're in pain to be able to run. Is that right?
No, well, I was running before I started the workout, so
yeah.
It's just me running outside. That is all.
How many times you ran outside?
I did it 3 times last week.
So you've run out 3 times in your life?
Well, yeah, since being adult.
Yeah. You've just started.
So
it's going to take a little while first.
I know. I'll get there. I didn't like exercising last year when I started, but I get up to do it now. Do you know what I mean? I like to do it now. So it'll grow on me, hopefully.
I can feel you're very deflated. What's worrying you the most? Is anything worrying you, or what's making you feel deflated?
No, I just don't want to lose my motivation.
What do you think is going to stop you losing the motivation?
And doing this 30-day challenge.
Really?
Yeah, that's took it out of me. That's taking my motivation. I mean, today I did a little one. I did my own workout today.
Yeah.
Of my stuff to get me back, because I really enjoyed that. Do you know what I mean? Because I haven't been enjoying doing the 30-day challenge, but I enjoyed what I did of my own today. So I could still. I mean, you said, "Oh, you can have a rest day," but I still wanted to exercise.
Okay.
So I did my own stuff.
I want to, there's the kindness in me saying, look, I want you
I ain't gonna stop.
Okay. I do want you to survive. I think just muscle through, because it's 30 days of your life. And it doesn't all have to be this hard. But by the end of it, it'll put you on a different level of a mindset. And if you complete it, I promise you will benefit from it.
Yeah. I mean, at least I know when to stop. If I know something's going to cause me injury, I do know when to stop. Like the floor ones, I'm not good on floor because of my back.
Yeah.
I have a couple of collapsed discs. I know how far I can go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I only do what I can do. We'll try and push a little bit more, but I know how much to push.
Yeah.
So, if I do feel I'm causing injury, I will stop. I will stop it. So.
Good.
Because I've done that many times before, where I've pushed myself, caused an injury, and then I can't do nothing, and I'm back at square one.
Have you ever watched SAS Who Dares Wins?
Nah, no.
Have you any interest in watching it?
Probably not. If it don't involve killing or murders, probably not.
No, it's got no murders or
Laura,
killing in
you've
it.
got to watch it just to see Foxy.
I mean, the reason why I want you to watch it is because you can probably kind of get an idea of what I'm trying to get you guys to do. Because I could, you know, you're deflated. Ronnie, you're also deflated. But it's great to see in a weird way because you're clearly out of your comfort zone. If you wasn't out of your comfort zone, you'd feel happy throughout the whole process, right?
Mhm.
So the fact you're getting out of your comfort zone is the only time you grow, and it's the best way to grow, and it's the best way to learn about yourself. All right.
Okay.
So you're on a very good path. The fact that you're feeling like you are. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Your challenge is to watch SAS Who Dares Wins. Watch one of the
Okay.
seasons, because when you watch it, you'll be like, whoa.
All
Okay.
right. See if I can find it somewhere. All right.
What channel is it on, Ronnie?
It's channel 4. So you'll get it on catch up.
So if you go
Channel
on
4. Okay.
Channel 4 catch up, SAS Who Dares Wins, start from the beginning of one of them. It's so inspiring and inspirational. It will make you get up and want to work
Okay.
out. All right.
All right.
You got an
Yeah,
easy challenge.
okay.
Watch the show.
My kind of thing.
Are you all
not
happy, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to clear up?
Oh. No, everything's fine.
No.
Good.
I'll do it. I will continue.
You good, Karen?
Yeah, good.
You
Thank
know what you're doing?
Mhm.
Heidi, we'll catch up tomorrow if that's all right.
Yeah.
Go through some stuff. Marv,
Yeah.
you good?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good. Just about.
Yeah, I'm here.
No, but you are
Yeah.
generally you are doing incredible. From seeing what you've seen over the 7
Wonder
days, you
Woman.
should give yourself a pat on the back. All right.
Okay.
Hilda, how you getting on? You good?
Yep, I'm fine. Yep.
Cool. Ronnie,
Yeah, I'm
Right.
good.
can we do a quick picture before we jump?
Well, then.
What sign should we do? Middle fingers?
Here's the sign I do view when I'm exercising.
Hey, I'll let you choose the signs. You guys can thumbs up and
Oh.
middle finger.
Are you sure?
3, right, 2, 1, go. Cool. All right. Right, have a lovely night. Next week we've got the reflection session, which I'm looking forward to. You all guys, you know what you're doing. It's probably not as
Yeah.
hard as the week last week, because last week was probably a very hard one. A lot of yours is just pretty much do what you're doing and continue doing what you're doing. But if you do need to reach out, Sarah, if you need to reach out to me, speak to me every day. Same with you, Ronnie. Reach out
Okay.
to me. We'll turn out
Okay,
deflation. It will go back to motivation. All right.
Okay.
Just remember, it's only 30 days of your life. That's all you got to think in your head. Marv, you're all right. You're strong enough. And
You've seen my pictures, haven't you?
you're a trooper, Marv. You're stronger than you think you are. And same as all of you. Reach out to me when you need to be. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Have a great night, guys. Enjoy your night.
You
All
too.
right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.